What's up, YouTubers? This is Mr. Monkey Swag. Long time no see. I'm sorry I haven't been keeping you guys updated. Because, I'm like really busy at work, and my second semester, of community college at OSU, at OKC, has been really taxing me with homework and school projects that I haven't mustered. Lately I haven't mustered enough time to make a video. So this is everything that I've picked up this spring. As you can see, it's not a lot. And I'm serious, it's not a lot. I haven't picked up a lot of stuff lately, actually, because some of the stuff that you see right here, I picked up as far back as February. So this is everything I picked up from February to this April. So yeah, from February to April, this is everything I've picked up. So let's start out with some stuff. So let's start out with this stuff. I'll shove this stuff aside. So this is everything that I picked up at my LCS. What I really liked about my community college, OSU at OKC, is that there's a local coin shop just down the street from my community college. It's absolute diamond and gold buyers. This might not be the first time you see this business card in a silver stacking channel, because the stacking community's own Mr. Zeke has also shopped from this place. In fact, the last time that I visited my local coin shop, Absolute Diamond and Gold Buyers, I've actually on the store showcase, on the glass showcase, I've actually seen some Mr. Zeke poured bars. Like, I think he had this round shaped bar that had like skull and crossbones, and he also had this Kit Kat bar that's unmarked. So those are the stuff that I saw on the display. So I'm really surprised that at my local coin shop, I saw the work of, I saw some poured silver bars from a member of the YouTube silver stacking community. So I'm really surprised about that, and they're really well made. So yeah. So, I'm a pretty frequent customer of this store, and it seems like I'm not the only one. Mr. Zeke is also happens to be a customer. So, that's a shout out to Mr. Zeke, and also a shout out to Absolute Diamond and Gold Buyers. I'm friends with the owners. I often have discussions with them about coins and stuff like that. And whenever I need to ask them their opinion on a grade, or have any question on like any weird toning on coins, those are the guys that I turn to first. So yeah, and a lot of times, I have such a good relationship with this guy, with the owners, that sometimes they would actually let me pay like half of the money of an item, like just pay half of what they're selling this for, because they trust me to come back to pay the difference. So they really trust me. So yeah, these guys are really nice guys. Really knowledgeable. Besides, as you can see, besides coins, they also specialize in diamonds. They have a really diverse selection of jewelry over there. I've sold my mom's gold bracelet to to these guys, and I used that money to buy a Pamps Swiss bar from them. So I essentially traded with these guys. So yeah. So whenever I have time after school, I would just, go down the block and, talk with these guys and maybe buy something. So here's what I got from them. So first of all, the thing that attracts the most the thing that attracts the most attention that you see right here is this graded 5-ounce ATB Great Basin. I know I paid a premium for this because it comes in a slab, but I mean, I've never owned an ATB coin before, so this will probably be the first and last ATB coin I'll buy. I don't really plan on collecting the whole series. I just want to get one ATB coin just to say I have one. So I'm really happy it comes in a slab because, the finish of this has the ATB coins have a really glossy finish, so I don't want my fingerprints to get on there. And plus, it gets scratched up easily with this glossy finish. If you own Britannias, you would know what I'm talking about. This type of finish gets scratched up easily. The scratches that you see on this ATB are known as die polishing marks. So I mean, the United States Mint really needs to step up the United States Mint really needs to improve the finish of these ATB coins because a lot of them come with die polishing marks. I believe the 2015 $100 high relief gold coin also had die polishing mark problems because the high relief gold coin had a similar finish to the bullion ATB. So as you can see, it's signed by John Mercanti, with these gimmicky labels. I wonder, does John Mercanti get arthritis from, signing like thousands of labels? Because I mean, these are handwritten, so I'm surprised if if he doesn't get arthritis from signing thousands of these labels in one sitting. But yeah, here's a Great Basin. I'll just close look at the details. Really nice. It seems to have like the Great Basin coin seems to have a somewhat of a high relief in some areas of the design. Like the rocks seem to be protruding out. So that's really nice. The only bad thing is that it has all these die polishing marks. Right after I bought this coin, I actually went to a supermarket with this coin, and I've been asking the cashiers, do you have change for a quarter? And, their jaws dropped seeing such a big quarter, a big-ass quarter. So, yeah, I mean, that was funny. So, the other thing I bought from them is this 2009 proof set. So, for those of you who don't know, 2009, the silver proof set of 2009 is actually probably one of the largest proof sets, in modern mint history. As you can see, there's a lot of sets that compose this 2009 proof set. So you see, like, the presidential dollars, which is the third run of the presidential dollar series, which is 2009. So you see Harrison, Tyler, Zachary Taylor, James K. Polk. You see, the proof quarters are part of the United States Territories series, which is a small quarter series that was between the state quarters, which ended in 2008, and the ATB quarters, which the America the Beautiful quarters that began in 2010. So this was just intermediate series for 2009, and there are 6 quarters in total for this set. I believe the state quarters and the ATB quarters only have like 4 quarters, I think, or 4 or 5 quarters. But the Territories series had 6 quarters in the set. And then you see, your typical Rosie dime, your Kennedy half dollar. Both of them are 90% silver. Sacagawea, and the nickel. I'm a big fan of the Native American dollar series. I prefer these over the presidential dollar series. I mean, I'm not really too interested in the presidential dollars. But the main but what makes this set stand apart from other proof sets is that there are 4 different pennies. So I think since this is 2009, I believe this is the 100th anniversary of the Lincoln penny, which began in 1909. So 2009 would be the 100th year pennies were minted. And what makes these pennies special, other than the reverse designs, is that these pennies were made out of the original 95% copper bronze alloy that was used in pennies made before 1983. After 1983, pennies were made out of zinc with a copper plating. But, to honor the 100th anniversary, for this year only, the proof coins and the satin finish uncirculated coins were minted in 95% copper. So yeah. So since you had the Territories quarters and the Lincoln cents 100th anniversary, and your standard presidential dollars and half dollar, dime, nickel, and Sacagawea dollar, this would explain why it's such a big set. Because there's so many different coin series going on in 2009. And as a result, there's a higher silver content in this set than the other proof sets that were released, during modern times. So yeah. So the last item that I bought from my coin shop was this 1996 Philadelphia Smithsonian dollar coin. Like these guys, my local coin shop, they have a lot of slabbed commemorative silver dollars. So I picked the most aesthetically pleasing coin, which would be the Smithsonian. I really like the details in the Smithsonian castle, but the reverse is, the real reason why I picked this coin. So you see Lady Liberty, sitting on a globe, and you see art, history, and science, on a scroll. And it says for the increase in diffusion of knowledge. So yeah, the two reasons why I picked this coin is because I'm born in 1996. Another reason why is that I've actually visited the Smithsonian in the past. However, that was when I was a little kid. So, just like other little kids, that are like, 6 or 7 years old, every kid wants to visit the dinosaur museum. But, I really regret that I did not visit the National Coin Exhibit. Believe it or not, the Smithsonian has one of the largest coin exhibits in the world. They have like a lot of rare coins. Like they have the original ultra high relief St. Gaudens double eagle. They also have the 1933 St. Gaudens double eagle on exhibit. The 1933 St. Gaudens was formerly the most valuable coin in the world until 1804 flowing hair silver dollar passed the record set by the 1933 St. Gaudens. I believe the 1933 St. Gaudens sold for about $7 million. The 1804 flowing hair silver dollar passed that mark by, I think it was a $9 million coin, or probably $11 million, I forgot. But yeah, the Smithsonian is home to the second most valuable coin in the world, the 1933 St. Gaudens double eagle, along with the famous ultra high relief double eagle. So yeah, I really regret when I was a little kid that I did not visit the National Coin Museum. If I ever go back to the Smithsonian, I would definitely visit the National Coin Museum and take some pictures. Because they also have a lot of pattern coins over there, which are basically prototypes for coins that are yet to be, yet to be minted. Yeah. So that's everything I bought from my LCS. Now, here's some of the stuff I bought online. So, what you see right here is a 2016 Year of the Monkey that I bought from Modern Coin Mart. As you can see, there's multiple levels of frosting. So the tree branch, the leaves, and the monkey's faces have a slight frosting. The bodies of the monkeys and the peach or coconut you see right here has heavy frosting, and you see the mirror finish. Wow, that's shiny. You can see all the crud in my fingers. And as you see, and as usual, the usual suspect on the obverse, the lizard woman. Okay. So yeah. So I have both the... So basically I've just assembled a set. So basically I have a graded BU monkey, graded MS69. Now I have a graded proof monkey, graded PF69. So I have a small set of the 1 ounce monkeys that are slabbed in 69 grades. So now let's get to my favorite, the older coins. So, so what you see right here is a 1900 $2.50 quarter eagle Liberty Head gold piece, graded MS62. This is actually not the first Liberty Head quarter eagle that I have. I had a quarter eagle that was also in an NGC slab, but it had a details grade on it because it was scratched on the it had a scratch on the obverse. So yeah, I bought that, like last year, but I was, but then I decided, once the price of gold went down, I decided to sell that details grade coin and use some of that money to buy myself a perfect brilliant uncirculated quarter eagle that does not have any flaws like scratches or being bent or anything. So I have a perfect quarter eagle right here that does not have any defects like being cleaned or anything. So yeah, so I basically sold my old quarter eagle, and I used some of that money to buy this new quarter eagle you see right here. And I got this from APMEX. So yeah. So an interesting, one of the most interesting things I picked up is this 1944 Walking Liberty half dollar. As you can see, it has a lot of luster, and you see it's graded MS63. But I believe that if I was to crack this coin out, it'll probably grade higher than an MS63. I don't see a whole lot of bag marks or anything, so I would say it would warrant a grade higher than an MS63, and it has really great luster, eye appeal, and as you can see, there's some golden toning, some slight golden toning on Liberty's head, torso, and chest, and some purple toning, some purplish toning, right where the sun is on this side. But I mean, it's just slight toning. It wouldn't be really evident in this video. The reverse is just as nice. But as you can see, one of the reasons why I bought this coin is because of the holder. This is known as a NGC fatty holder. And the reason why it's called a fatty holder is because these holders are quite thick. So here's a close-up of the holder. Let's compare it to a regular NGC holder. As you can see, the fatty holder is a little bit thicker than the modern NGC holder. The reason why I bought this because of the fatty holder is that the fatty holder coins are the first type of holder NGC used ever since NGC started business back in 1995. So when NGC started business in 1995 to compete against PCGS, the first type of holder they use is the fatty holder. And for any of you guys who know anything about coin grading, NGC's grading standards during this time was a lot more conservative than they were when they have these modern holders. So that's why I was saying this coin might upgrade to like an MS64 or something, because NGC was a lot more conservative during this time. But I won't break it out because there are not a lot of fatty holders left, and so I'll just keep it in this holder. But I'm just saying, if I was to break it out, it might possibly mean that it'll probably upgrade. Though of course you can't be too confident that it'll upgrade, because that's not always the case. But in general, NGC and PCGS were more conservative when they have these older holders. So yeah. So that about wraps it up. Oh yeah, another thing is, so yeah, this is like my first Walking Liberty half dollar, by the way. I mean, considering how long I've been collecting and stacking, I never really bought myself a Walking Liberty half dollar. The reason why is that, as I've known for like a lot of the people in the community, Walking Liberty half dollars are really popular as junk silver. But I mean, I'm just not satisfied with a slicked out junk Walking Liberty. I want a coin that, has no wear. The Walking Liberty half dollar is one of the most beautiful coins in United States history. That's why the obverse design was recycled for the Silver Eagle series. So, I want to have a Walking Liberty with all the details intact, not some slicked out, not some slicked out example where, Liberty's face and the letters and the sun aren't legible, and, you won't see any of her skirt lines. So yeah, for those of you guys who like junk silver, constitutional silver, here is a brilliant uncirculated example. This is what the coin would have looked like right hot off the off the coining press, and when you open a fresh coin roll, this is what you would have seen. So if you're like around in 1944, this is what a new half dollar would look like, not those cool junk pieces. So yeah, that's just wrapping things up. So yeah, a big shout out to Absolute Golden Diamond buyers and to Mr. Zeke, who's also a fellow shopper over there and sells some of his poured silver bars to my favorite shop. So yeah. So yeah, peace YouTube. Please like, comment, and subscribe.